The Supreme Court has transferred all petitions against Agnipath to the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court will now hear all petitions on the Agnipath scheme. We have our Executive Editor for Legal Affairs, Rhythm, also joining us. Rhythm, if you could share more details with us. All petitions against Agnipath now transferred to the Delhi High Court.
Yes, that's right. Today, the Supreme Court has, for now, transferred all the cases to the Delhi High Court. The Supreme Court, while doing so, has said it's not mandatory that the Supreme Court will hear all the pleas. Prashant Bhushan had come forward and said that these transfer petitions need to be filed against the Agnipath scheme to the Delhi High Court. Finally, the Supreme Court transfers the 3 petitions pending with it to the Delhi High Court. Only the Delhi High Court will hear all the petitions against the Agnipath scheme. As the Supreme Court transfers the petitions, they've also said the Delhi High Court will hear these petitions. And they said only after the order of the Delhi High Court can one approach the top court of the country. So news that's coming in right now is that all the Agnipath transfer cases, SC has transferred all the petitions to the Delhi High Court, which will hear the petitions. Only after the petitions are heard, any other party can then come back to the top court.
Rhythm, please stay with us. If you could share more details with us on these petitions related to the Agnipath scheme.
Well, absolutely. This is a scheme that was being questioned and challenged in the top court of the country. We saw Advocate M.L. Sharma, Prashant Bhushan come up in the court and say that there needs to be on the recruitment, there needs to be certain parameters that needs to be followed. Supreme Court had then heard the case challenging the Agnipath recruitment. They, after hearing this scheme, have said, and there was some backlash that was being faced. Some pleas were filed in the court challenging the centre's Agnipath recruitment scheme. However, Agnipath scheme, remember, had come under the scanner by a section of the population who have argued against the Yojana. This was a bench that was hearing the matter, and they said that all these cases will first be decided in the Delhi High Court, after which, whatever the decision is, they can then come back to the Supreme Court.
All right. Rhythm, just a follow-up question. If you could, once again, for the benefit of our viewers, take us through the Agnipath scheme as well, because we understand there are a lot of misconceptions as well. And what does this mean going ahead with the Delhi High Court now set to hear all these petitions?
Well, the Delhi High Court will be quickly hearing this matter now that the Supreme Court has come out with this particular judgment, that this particular order, where they say it's the Delhi High Court that is to hear all of these cases. Similar petitions that are also pending will be heard by the Delhi High Court. As regards similar petitions, the Supreme Court said the High Court should either give an option to the petitioners to either have their petitions transferred to the Delhi High Court or keep the petitions pending with liberties. The Supreme Court has basically noted the multiplicity of petitions on the subject would not be desirable or proper, and that's why they said to first let the Delhi High Court give a decision in this regard, after which they shall hear it if need be.
All right. Rhythm, thank you so much for getting us all those details. So that is the latest coming in. Supreme Court has transferred all the petitions on the Agnipath to the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court now is all set to hear these petitions after the Supreme Court transferred all these petitions related to the Agnipath scheme. So all eyes on what comes out of the Delhi High Court hearing, which will take place in a few days, on these pleas relating to the Agnipath scheme.